Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Mike and Shay Smoker. As always, today we got
Uncle Juju.
Michael. Nicholas.
all right, guys. Michael and Nicholas are my nephews. Y'all have probably seen them on here before. If you haven't, you have today.
We are brothers.
All right, man. So normally we smoke on the show. We're really doing a quick show today. I don't think we have anything rolled up right now.
Who's on it?
Uncle Juju is on top of it. All right, guys. So something I'll jump into right away that normally I don't just jump straight into is something that me and my nephew here, Mikey, like to talk about a lot. Conspiracies, ancient history, being a sheep and having the wool pulled over your eyes. Mikey, have you learned anything new to share with me? Mikey's one of the people that I do a lot of telling other people this stuff. He's somebody that retains stuff really well and tells me a lot of stuff. So
that's how I feel about you. I feel like a lot of people they give you that stare. You be telling them like, just looking at you like, this dude's a little crazy.
I feel that way a lot, man. And I even say it now. I tell people when I tell them, I was like, look, I know you might think I'm crazy, but I know I'm not. Like,
you got to brace them beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, all right, he's gonna say something.
I'm just woke, cuz I'm woke.
Hey, one day you'll know.
That's the thing. That's why I be pushing for it, because I want everyone to know. Because if we can get on a conscious awareness where we're all consciously on the same page about why we're here, what we're doing in life, what it is to be a human, because we're all missing those fucking points.
For sure. We're just living, slaving.
Yeah, and there's too many
day in, day
oppositions that are put onto us.
I'm gonna keep you in that.
Yeah.
See, that's
I really believe half the celebrities out there, like Jim Carrey, and those people that's pushing for our side, are just imposed opposition. Like they're people that they put to give certain little details so that they keep us just knowing what we want and they want us to know.
See, just
I
like
really think they're that far
that's
ahead
a perfect thing, because there's him, and then you think like Jim Carrey. Okay, look, there's a video of him, and he's sitting there, and he's like the Illuminati, and he's like making jokes, and he does that thing, and then but then he's like, my new iPhone 6 Plus, or whatever. Like, bro, that's a joke.
Yeah.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah.
You and Jimmy Fallon knew that was gonna happen, or whoever.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna actually be in the middle, and then be like, oh, my new iPhone 16, whatever he said. It's not 16, but I feel like for a little bit he probably did start to realize, and they was like, get back in line, boy. You know what I'm saying? Then
well, think how many of them wish they stepped out if it is really as big, because we don't even have a conscious mind of how big it is.
Yeah.
Like, and when you do, let's say we find out it is. Let's say all this shit's true and it's as crazy as we think it is. How do you fucking process that? How do you go back to life without, you know what I mean?
I'm not even being funny. Like, whenever I first started, like, learning just about, like, what they put in your food, what they do, I'm saying, like, what they put in your shows, all that shit, like, I would literally, like, almost like a drug, because you're so used to it, I'd be starting to get, like, depressed almost. I'm like, all right, I gotta watch something funny, get me back so I can retain some more and not, because, dude, if you sit and think for long enough, you're like, bro, everything's connected, everything, you know, it starts to get a little too much.
Think about this. Alan Watts, the philosopher that changed my life when I kind of got on this new, like, peaceful and expression and, you know, the point of life. He says, I told you this before about the wavicles. You know, wavicles were made of atoms, which are made of molecules. Molecules are made of wavicles.
Positives.
Wavicles are just frequencies. Now, if we're made of wavicles, everything that's in this world is made of wavicles, then we're all just as capable of being connected to everything as anyone else. Because we are the world. We are the world. Because the world's made up of wavicles, and we're wavicles. Think about that.
That's what, like, because just like wavicles, frequencies, all that, like it's not bullshit. And that's what, like bro, like, it's not bullshit. It's facts. You know what I'm saying?
That to come together. Because when you put vibrations from a speaker, and you set a metal plate and put sand on it, it will actually turn into like stars and different patterns
Yeah.
depending on the frequency that's playing. So what's happening
Some are
in
more
light
rigid,
is these
some
wavicles are at such a frequency with each other, they're forming things. Us.
Yeah.
The things that around us, the things that make the things around us.
Dude,
Think about that.
it's fucking crazy. Like whenever you really
You
think.
can even go, and I hate to say this, but the way that the sun is represented as Jesus and all these things that say that maybe all of Jesus and God is around us, maybe we're God.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
each one of us
and that's
is God. Each one of us is God. It's the same as we're all connected in everything else.
No,
Hey, nobody kill me on that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, I
No
didn't mean
matter
that in a
what-
crazy way.
no matter what though, on a scientific level, we're all definitely the universe for sure. Like 110%.
Without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So what are we capable of? Think about that.
that's what, bro. I'm not being funny, bro.
Mother
Like,
Nature can make fucking craziest shit you can imagine. We're probably just as capable of the good side of that and the bad side, which sucks, but the good side of those things, creating, rebuilding, like what could we do
and that's
if we
what
all
because-
tapped in together?
But just like with music and everything, like bro, like they put the negative, so then your frequency's negative, and then obviously everything else gonna be negative. No one's gonna be positive. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a new idea that I've heard about death. Okay, so think about if when we leave this world, if we're not supposed to mourn those people, but we're supposed to reach out to those people that's left us, because what they're supposed to do now in the next life is to better themselves for the things they did here by showing their family and teaching. So we're supposed to, and this is just an idea, but we're supposed to connect to them, find a way to spiritually connect to the people before us, and as they teach us, we grow. And then they grow and go to that next platform. You see what I'm saying? Because that's an idea like that.
That's like a thing where it was saying like they found like whenever like all of our ancestors, their memories are like passed down through our DNA.
Yeah.
Like that's why whenever we're babies, we instinctively know certain things. That's because they learned and they passed it down.
But I know
But that goes into that.
Since I've heard that idea, you know, I've not had no one tell me anything.
Yeah.
But I have been talking.
Mm-hmm.
I have been talking, and if nothing else, the idea of that has made me feel better. It's gave me an outlet.
That's funny because I was talking to Grandma today, and I was just talking about stuff, and I was just like, and then she was like, it's good to talk. I was like, well, it is. I know sometimes like as men we don't like to, but it really is.
There is a reason that I had talks with my parents and my loved ones and everyone that I know that, you know, there may need be those talks in the last couple of years. I really feel that things changed in my life for a reason. And it actually it's been a year and a half maybe, because it's only been that long since me and Shay got back together. But for the last year and a half, I believe there was a divine plan. Because my importance of what I'm saying about being vulnerable and talking to your loved ones and all those things, like imagine those are the starts to us all connecting.
Yeah.
You have to do it in your own home before you can do it out in the world.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's not even,
Oh my gosh.
it's not even giving me an option.
It's a sign, brother.
Suspect.
There's no call to
Suspect. For real though, that's not even.
There's no call to answer, guys. Like, that's crazy. Alright, and see? I was just talking about talking to people that aren't here, and then my phone
They
was
try
going.
to shut us down, Mike.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Imagine this from like their phone number or something crazy.
Bro.
Whoa.
Oh, that's what it was from.
Alright.
Alright then, that's okay. That's not suspect.
What's up, brother? I'm right in the middle of the show. She's at work till 8. We're only doing like a 20-minute show, and we're about halfway done, so if you want, I can call you back in a minute.
Okay, I just want to see if you guys are going to try and make it to India again.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till 2 o'clock on Friday, so that Yeah, because I have to watch Chevy until they get out off work.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna leave at 2, get there about 11 or 12, and then probably leave Saturday afterwards and get back Sunday morning.
Right. Okay. All right. Just give me a holler back whenever you get a chance again.
Okay, love you, Lola.
You too.
All right, sorry about that, guys. It seems like a lot lately. I've had phone calls and ones that I have to answer.
Or the ones that there's a suspect.
Family, what we were just talking about.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yep. Thank you. Them dad things.
So Juju's gonna get yelled at later. By mom or sis to you. She hates when he wears that.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
What?
She just hates it. She thinks it's trashy looking.
You know, you know, like in Horrible Bosses, the one dude that does like the cocaine and the kung fu and shit.
It's
It's a good ass actor.
yeah, I was gonna say Will Ferrell. No,
Dude, he's so funny in that movie.
what is his name?
He's like, well, he's dead now, so he's not
Look,
fucking dick about it.
somebody type Horrible Boss.
Sorry, I'm trash at typing. No, it's just because of how it's.
Maybe if I see.
You ever look up
Yeah,
Boss? Oh, yeah. It's going to be whenever they're in there and they drop it and then they start cleaning it up.
I did
Look at this motherfucker. What is this?
Got another fly in your web, did you, Slider?
Hey, Jack.
But the real reason I'm here is this guy, Jack Pellet, my boss, the sweetest man I know.
He's
He loves me,
he's from
and I love
Ireland,
him.
Scotland.
Everybody loves me.
Hi, Mr. Pellet.
He's back
Kurt.
now.
I've just been waiting to get in there for a while now. It's your son.
Bobby. Margie's waiting. You nearly done in there?
He said I can't get
Bobby.
privacy.
Stomach okay? You seem to be spending more time on the
What is
toilet.
his damn name?
I didn't realize I had to tell you every time I want to take a dump.
And if the worst thing about this job is having to tolerate my boss's dipshit
I know it.
cokehead son,
Colin.
well, it's a small
Call,
place.
You need me to tell you when I'm going to
Oh,
go?
call him a cog.
I'm just trying to get you to do it. It's not easy times.
I do my part.
I don't know. He's from
I know other people's parts, but
Total
it
Recall.
doesn't matter to you because you
You
just
know
ain't
what?
right in my ass.
Look up Total Recall.
Let's do that.
The new
Look
version.
up the cast. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
I want to keep saying Will Ferrell for some reason, so now I'm thinking it's Colin Farrell.
I cannot type. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just so
He does
everybody
have
out
an
there.
accent.
Yeah, he's got an accent. For sure.
Dude, people from other countries can do American accents so well.
Man, ain't it crazy?
Like, so well.
It seems like that we're all just a melting pot of people that came with different accents and started faking their accents to be the new people. You
I
know?
feel like I could do it. I don't know about her for a whole movie. I can do, you know, say like the Irish, a couple of the
Do it.
Damn, that one's fun.
Me lucky charms. I know I do it.
What is
Taste the rainbow.
Mexican and Irish.
Taste the. I was looking at Boondock Saints.
I wanted to
The
say
second
something
one.
like that. That's
Levi. That shit's hard.
the Ritas.
I can't even think of what to say now. From Arlen's? It's just a wee lad.
Just a wee bit of a lad there.
What's your fucking tongue?
Not bad.
Fucking
Say
rat
say
pig.
Carver.
What?
A Carver.
Carbon.
A Carver.
Carbon?
You give me a Carver and I'll do it.
I said give my mom a carbon.
Give my mom a Carver. A snatch.
Go
That's
give
such
me a
good
pint.
ass movie. Give me a pint. Now I want to do that gypsy type.
My bad. Yours was more fucking.
The gypsy.
No, it was the little dude, the leprechaun. That was a leprechaun, bro.
Dude, I used to hate that fucking movie when I was a kid.
Oh, the movie?
Dude, there's the one where he's like, there's a homeless dude and he like bites his finger off with his fucking tooth
Leprechaun,
out. I was like,
Leprechaun in the Hood is one of my
Dude,
favorite
he's
like
stepping in the
stupid
ball.
movies to watch. That dude just smoked out.
dude, that shit's fun.
Anyway.
You got any gold on ya? Look.
The pot of gold.
Banshees.
He uses his accent in this a lot.
Dude, you see him in the Batman? He's in Batman, he plays a penguin.
Oh, in the
Looks
orange,
completely, dude.
Yeah. He's heavier still.
I got you! No, he does that shit. Dude, it's crazy
The
good that
Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Robert Pattinson did pretty well.
I thought he did great.
Dude, me
I'm
beat
not
the
gonna
shit
lie.
out them people. You can tell he's a little early on.
He did really good. And I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't hate Ben Affleck as
I
Batman.
loved Ben.
I thought he was good too.
I feel like Robert's
You
definitely a
compare
very
him
good
to
Bruce.
Val Kilmer and George Clooney.
Dude, I was just
They're way better.
I was like, look, Val Kilmer is straight. Michael Keaton's a good ass Batman, but I feel like he was a shitty ass Bruce Wayne. Who the fuck Playboy know? Receding ass hair. Like what? He's
Michael
43.
Keaton, but that was the 80s, bro. He was like a comedy heartthrob.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was a
Jordan's
guy
on that
that
movie. I was telling him. But like, bro, fucking Ben Affleck, he's good as fuck for both. Robert Pattinson, bro,
They
he's
both
definitely
have
good for
solid
both.
jaw,
Yeah.
and in the mask they look really good.
Dude,
they
and
both
he
would
really
be
beat
like-
the shit out of
Now
him.
Robert Pattinson's a little too
He's on that emo shit. Yeah, he's still
mopey
depressed.
and emo,
Yeah.
and so far.
He still
But
cries about his
It's gonna
parents.
come, I think, in the next one.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
cool is they're doing. You have Snyder now,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the other one that did Justice League.
Snyder, who?
There's two different Justice Leagues.
There's Snyder's cut, and then there's the other one that they cut out a whole bunch of shit out of, and like
Okay.
he wanted it in black and white. And
Well, they're doing two completely different Batman storylines now.
Yeah.
Besides the Joaquin Phoenix one.
dude, I
That
love
makes a
fucking
third.
dude, that shit is so good.
A third's like completely different with different people, different
Yeah.
directors.
That was one of the
Pretty
few
cool.
like superhero movies I was like, baby, I was like, you're gonna fuck. I was like, and I know you're gonna feel
I'm
bad
ready
for his
Folly
ass.
Ado to come out.
Folly, dude.
Part 2.
Oh, that was called.
Joker, Folly Ado.
He said, your son's
he's
gonna
got,
get in a car accident.
Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn.
For real? I don't like Lady Gaga. She be on that fucking baby shit.
I ain't never seen her as a baby. I've seen her be an artistic version of less satanic than what's going on now. But yeah, there's a lot of everybody. Even Taylor Swift.
She's best
shit in her
friends
video.
with the main one who does all that. She like gets the blood and paints on the wall and gets like fucking fetus milk and crazy fetus, just crazy shit like that, bro. They be like painting with it, mixing it up and shit. It's nasty, dude.
Is it like an artistic expression, like saying?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Y'all are using it to medical and killing babies, so we're
I don't
gonna
know,
part out of
They
it.
use bad shit as makeup, so.
I hope we can talk about this shit.
I don't want to say too much. I don't know. They're watching their.
We do not condone anything that we just said. Like we do not know any facts about anything we just said.
Conspiracies.
This is all for
Educational
entertainment purposes only, not educational purposes. I want to specify again, this is for entertainment purposes only, guys. I have to make sure I start saying
It's like a
that.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause that covers a lot. All right.
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, good.
A little bottle.
All right. So,
Look at
Now you
that.
got that camera buff.
Got that camera.
Is
Well,
there
inside
something
joke.
that you specifically want to talk about since you only get to be on every once in a while, or you?
Do you just love your family members and stuff, bro? Talk to each other. You're like, I don't know, but like for real though, like I don't, because I don't really think about stuff. I want to say, because I don't really think about like people who do listen. Say people who watch this.
Yeah.
Like a good amount too.
Yeah, we're up to almost 230.
Yeah.
And like a few of my videos I watched the other day, and it was, I got 10,000 views, and 9,000 of them were that means that 9,800 and something are new viewers.
Damn.
When I get 10,000, because I only had that 200.
That watch,
But
like,
it was actually only 120 of mine, and the rest were all, it's pretty awesome. That
it is.
Now, in the last, it only shows me the last 28 days that I looked at recently,
Mhm.
but last 28 days I'm up 89 subscribers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean,
month.
I've been doing this almost 6 months, and then,
Last month.
and it's actually about 3 weeks of that. So I'm really proud of that.
Okay.
Did I tell you I got,
What'd you get?
so I was, I don't know if I can say where I was in line somewhere. There's like 5 people behind me and probably 2, 3 other people around.
Riddle me this.
And a lady walks in the door and she's like, "Hey, don't I know you from YouTube? You have a YouTube channel." I swear. Now, the whole time I've done this, I never once thought about somebody recognizing me.
Yeah.
It just never clicked in my
just
head.
unfortunate around.
And I was like, "Actually, I do." I was like, "Thank you so much for watching. Are you subscribed?" And she's like, "I am." And like, everybody's watching. And so I'm really like doing, I'm trying to. And I'm like, well, we also have the Woke and Talk podcast if you want to check that out, if you like our videos. And she's like, I haven't got to watch all of them, but she's like, y'all are so positive and so outgoing, and y'all just keep it up. I was like, what?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
I text Shay. I was like, "Baby, guess what?"
You called her? Hey, you ain't gonna believe it.
But yeah, it was really awesome.
Yeah, that's cool as shit.
I was like, it's the first time I thought about it. So my next thought was like, man, like me, there's no trying anymore in life. I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like trying is just like putting extra shit on yourself.
Yeah.
My mindset is I'm doing. So this channel is gonna grow, and one day, like I may be like getting noticed quite often.
Yeah.
All of us.
I've never thought about that
That's
either.
awesome.
Like if someone were to
that's
say
cool
that at
stuff.
work or something, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Right?
yeah.
See, I've had people like at Shay's work that she didn't know were watching the show be like, "Hey, we're watching y'all's show," and like, and
She's
like,
like,
in that way. But this was the first time a complete stranger was just like,
just walked in and was like, hey.
I was like, yeah.
That's funny. Did she
I had
come
my
in?
bandana on that day too.
Did she come in and get stuff, or did she just pop in to say that?
No, she was.
Oh, okay. That's hard. I mean,
Yeah.
no matter what, she saw you. She's like, I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And to speak out in front of a group of people to
really?
be like,
She
"Hey,
had
look."
like,
Right.
she's like, Mike and Shay smoke root.
Like the Woke and Talk podcast as well.
She's a sign and shit.
One day, guys. One day. And the thing for me, this channel was an outlet for me. It's a legacy to leave for future generations. Like they'll know who I was.
Yeah.
In my whole life, I thought like I'm put on this earth for people to like learn a message from me for generations.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've gotten that message yet to give it to anybody yet, but I'm definitely on the right track to leave a legacy behind where at least people know who I was. My family can go, "Oh, you want to know who your great-grandpa was?" Boom.
It's gonna be your ass.
And they're gonna be like, "What? That was my great-grandpa? Dude's crazy."
It's gonna be me down there. It's like, yeah, what are you doing? Watch a different one.
But I always wanted videos and stuff of Grandpa, like his stories.
Dude, I think about that all the time.
I was always intimidated to ask him to be on camera and do that stuff. And
Dude, I would do it secretly. I'd just take little videos of them. Like I wouldn't actually ask them.
but
Maybe go back
I
to
just
that
sit him
day.
down and say hey, let me ask you some stuff about like a podcast type, and sit him down and get stories from him.
Yeah.
Get his voice.
That would have been so cool. Yeah.
Like there's nowhere on tape of his like character voices of all the stories he did and stuff you kids probably do.
I have a couple little videos of him like being goofy, like with filters on and saying stuff. But even then, I only have like
but like
one or
he
two.
used to tell like David and Goliath.
For real.
And like he had a voice for each and he'd tell all these different like old biblical stories. And I mean, this is when he get lit, bro. He'd be drunk as hell, and that's when it'd come out. And he'd be like, "Hey, boy, let me." I tried to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you ever heard about David and Goliath? Well, now David, he picked up that rock and he whipped it around, boy, and he swung it. And he did his voice, and then like he do this big giant voice for when Goliath
He was
was,
saying some crazy
and like
shit.
all his stories, like when he was drunk and we were little kids camping and stuff like that, they were always like great characters.
Yeah.
And he, like, I could, like, still to this day remember
Some
those
kind of
stories
hot
through
dog
the
or
camp,
marshmallow.
through the characters he made them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
David Goliath was my favorite because he got into that so well. And it's probably why I've always been an underdog guy.
Yeah,
Because
definitely, bro.
I
Everyone
heard
wants
that
to
story so many times, and like I related to him. Dad,
That's a real.
I never heard a lot about my dad growing up. I
Yeah.
have certain stories, but you know, I always wanted to sit down with him. I thought I had plenty of time, you know.
He's told me a good couple of them when he was a kid.
And the way my memory is, you know, who knows, and anybody's. I want stories that were straight from his mouth on tape.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can go back and look at them and
How it
show
really,
them,
not like hearsay.
show them to your kids, like, you know, like
That's
a lot of
crazy.
stuff.
That is a good idea, just to record them just two.
I always loved when I was like in my 20s and stuff, like people that had home videos of them in the 80s and stuff, because we didn't have stuff like that. We had a lot of pictures
Yeah.
and
Shit ton of pictures.
home videos, you know.
Those are great.
But it's good to have. That's why I back all my shit up. Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Frankie
Alright.
Yoda.
Hey guys. Hey guys, it has been great. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And as always, Uncle Juju in this motherfucker. Hey, I love you guys. Y'all get out there, man. Y'all go for your dreams. Y'all express yourself. Reach out through art. Embrace things that you think are outside the box. Man, let's just get out there and love, guys. I love you all. Peace.